मुझे लगता था हमेशा that arranged marriages. I was never very fond of the concept of arranged marriages, and I used to think that no, I'm not. I'll stay single if I have to, but not do arranged marriage and all that.
I should be part of a good project, and I should do my part in it rather than just say कि ये मेरा शो है कि मैं तो हीरो हूँ इस शो का.
I feel I got attracted to this industry or this field. That's what one of the things I love about this field is that no 2 days are the same. And like every day कुछ भी हो सकता है यार.
Exactly.
Like, and it's just you go with the flow.
I started with Remix in 2004, which in itself was something that I think just changed my life overnight because I was this 17, 18-year-old kid. And I didn't understand why women were going berserk about me. And I was like, ये बड़ी सही चीज़ है यार. कहीं भी जाओ लड़कियाँ पागल हो रही हैं तो मेरे को तो यही करना है.
Hi guys, I'm Karina Michwal and we have here with us the amazing stars of Half Love, Half Arranged.
Woohoo!
Hello guys, welcome
Hello,
to Bollywood
hello,
Hungama.
Karina.
So long day of promotions ahead for the two of you. So excited?
Very excited and hoping कि end तक excitement रहेगा.
Yeah, कि energy dip ना हो जाए.
कभी-कभी same जवाब को अलग-अलग तरीके से देते.
Yeah, that is what I was talking about.
Thankfully, अभी तक we haven't reached that stage, na, so we are still fresh.
We're in the first half of that game.
Yeah.
But is it a lot to take? Social media के लिए अलग, ये interviews अलग.
Sometimes it gets too much, but then I also remind myself that this is exactly what I wanted or have worked for. तो वो excitement तो होती है. Like usually, like in fact, I remember मैं रात को कल बैठ के show देखा हमारा. So like a lot of my friends were telling me that listen, you have a long day ahead. Watch it tomorrow. Why are you don't just sleep well. I said I know tomorrow I'll be fine. I'll be running on adrenaline, so I'll be fine. Like today I'll be running on adrenaline and coffee. So वो excitement तो रहता है हमेशा.
So Half Love, Half Arranged. The trailer looks amazing. Looks like a fun take on modern love relationships. So tell us all about it.
Not all.
Yeah, whatever you can.
No, so this is I mean, as the name suggests, it is about this girl called Ria who is turning 30 and it's her. So she's someone who's a very type A kind of person. She's always had she's lived life according to certain goals that by this age मैं ये बन जाऊंगी, by this age I'll be this, I'll be and she's got pretty much most of her goals, and her goal was to get married at the age of 30. And first episode we find out that, which we also see in the trailer, that her boyfriend breaks up with her. The boyfriend that she thought she's going to get married to breaks up with her, and that's where we kind of start with the story. And then there's then there's all kinds of things happening because वो गुस्से में आके बोलती थी कि मैं तो शादी तो मैं करके रहूँगी by before I turn 31. So now it's about that, and तो उसमें there are some fun elements, there are some quirky elements, there are some very romantic, emotional elements, and then मतलब while this is going on, she meets Jogi, played by Mr. White here, Mr. White, and then उनका relationship क्या है and how does it develop and all of that. For that we'll have to watch the show.
So the show also explores the concept of arranged dating. Arranged marriage तो सुना था. What is arranged dating? What are the pros and cons, features, characteristics?
यार but arranged dating मतलब it's I think वो जो एक arranged marriage का setup का जो thought है ना, वो conventional times में थोड़ा सा हमको off लगता है. तो उसमें जो evolution के साथ जो changes आते हैं, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ वो हर society में आते हैं, but कई societies में आ चुके हैं. यहाँ पे हमने बहुत हिंदी फिल्मों में देखा है कि लड़का लड़की आपस में बात कर लें जाके, and parents would expect them after that 10 minute of conversation to tell
हाँ या ना.
जो I think बहुत लोग हाँ या ना करते भी थे, but I think this show also deals with the fact of people who question the fact कि मैं 10 मिनट में कैसे हाँ या ना करूँ. And I think that is that process of meeting each other a few times is arranged dating, I guess, because at the end of the day, you want to understand the person and you want to fall in love eventually. So I think that is what arranged dating is actually.
No, and I feel arranged, I mean, I am part of the problem, but we always feel that, at least मुझे लगता था हमेशा that arranged marriages, I was never very fond of the concept of arranged marriages, and I used to think that no, I'm not. I'll stay single if I have to, but not do arranged marriage and all that. But I think now it's changed also because I feel everyone like there's even when you're dating. कोई तो मिलवाता है ना आपको. Either you meet them organically, या फिर कोई friend बोलता है that hey listen, I know this guy, he's really cute, I think you guys will be very good together or whatever, या कोई और मिलवा देता है. So इसमें बस parents मिलवा रहे हैं. That I think is arranged dating. So they are the people who make you meet them. But after that, you're still dating. And if you don't like the guy or don't like the girl, then you can say that. And parents should also be open to that idea. Ki, okay, there is an option of no. Zaruri nahi that just because they're dating, they will get married. There's a chance that they won't. So it's just, I think, that. So my perception also towards arranged marriage, as long as it's this arranged dating and then arranged marriage, has changed.
It's very well put. So Maanvi, your character in this series is somebody who has, who plans everything. इस age तक ये goals attain करने हैं. So are you too like that as well? Like, are you planners or you just go with the flow?
I've planned a lot of things in life, but I think not in terms of marriage. That's the only thing that I've probably not planned because maybe I don't come from that thought कि इतने age पे marriage होनी चाहिए, because I strongly believe शादी के लिए actually there is no certain age.
Fixed age, yeah.
Like there is no, you don't say कि 25 पे करोगे तो चलेगी और
27 हो गया तो
नहीं चलेगी. लोग 75 पे कर रहे हैं. तो I think it also depends on what surroundings are you in, how have you grown up, what is. अगर मैं दिल्ली में होता आज, so 37-year-old me would have been a very different guy to the 37-year-old me in Bombay. So I think उसके अलावा सारी planning होती है, इसके लिए कोई planning.
So you're a planner.
हाँ, मतलब क्योंकि यार it's good to plan certain things in life. I think it's very good to plan because I think with age आपने शायद जो 10 साल पहले planning की थी ना, अब वो काम आती है. उस टाइम वो बेवकूफ़ी लग रही थी कि कौन plan करता है ऐसी चीज़ें. But I think with age you need to plan certain things in life. You don't have to plan everything. Like you can plan a holiday.
Yeah.
Maanvi?
I'm not at all a planner at all. In fact, so Riya, I feel is like my sister, my elder sister. She is like Riya. So I remember when I read it and I was sitting with the director also, and he told me Riya's traits, and I was like, oh my God, you're describing my sister, and he's like, oh good, so you have a reference point. I said, oh yeah, completely. So I in my head was just like trying to play my sister because she's very like planning. In fact, because of her, I've become more anti-planning because I'm like, कितना plan करती है यार? Like if we're planning a family trip, एक साल पहले WhatsApp group बना के she'll start making Excel sheets and she'll start sending. And I'm like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing next week. Like, how are you asking me on next year? So and I think that's why I feel I got attracted to this industry or this field. That's what one of the things I love about this field is that no 2 days are the same. And like every day, कुछ भी हो सकता है यार. Like, and it's just you go with the flow. Of course, there are, like he said, that so the idea according to me is that you plan, but don't get attached to that plan. अगर वो नहीं हो रहा है, then you allow it to be spontaneous also. Just like
there should always be a deviation in the.
There should always be a plan B.
Plan B.
So
Karan, yes, sorry.
So Karan, I'm a 2000s kid and मैं बहुत proudly अपने niece और nephews को कहती हूँ कि हमारे ज़माने के TV shows की बात ही कुछ और थी. And you know where we are going, right? Yeah. So I'm talking about Dill मिल गए. So
यार मतलब it's been I'm I think one of the very lucky few people who've actually done television and yet done more rom-com on TV. जो अब टीवी पे होता नहीं है. Unfortunately, rom-com is not a category only on television. तो बहुत मज़ा आता है और बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि after all those years, still trying to be relevant and still doing rom-coms and still doing work which excites me. And for a generation who's probably seen me back in 2000, I think their love affair with me is very different. It's like it is like it's very beautiful to actually meet people who've seen me from television because वो ना बड़े ऐसे हैं कि उनको आपसे प्यार है. बस है. Because they've seen you at a time where nobody used to do that on television.
Yeah.
And like you said, ki, when you tell today's kids about, say, television, the instant thought comes is Saas Bahu ya supernatural shows, because Indian television doesn't make that kind of show. So just lucky yaar, matlab to be actually remembered even now from those shows.
And how did your life change after it? I mean, what did it do to your career? Little more detail.
Yeah, it's so I started with the remix in 2004, which in itself was something that I think just changed my life overnight, because I was this 17, 18-year-old kid and I didn't understand why women were going berserk about me, and I was like, ये बड़ी सही चीज है यार, कहीं भी जाओ लड़कियां पागल हो रही हैं तो मेरे को तो यही करना है, मैं तो एक्टर ही बनूंगा,
For life,
हाँ
yeah.
मैं तो लाइफ फॉर लाइफ एक्टर बनूंगा. And then because I was so young, I took a break or I was doing my other things. And then Dil Mil Gaye came in 2010, 9, 10. And it just changed my perception for people overnight, because it was like you were the boy next door to every woman. You were the kind of boyfriend or the husband that women wanted. तो वो एक झूठ मैंने काफी अच्छा बेचा. तो मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि दुनिया को ऐसा मेरे बारे में उस टाइम लगता था.
But you must have spoiled so many
I have.
relationships because they were like, why can't you be
You
more
like
like this
this?
guy? Yeah.
But then that's the thing. मैंने इतना किया उस पे कि असल में तो ना हो. But it changed me, in my life in a way that every actor eventually wants, every work of his or her to do well. But there will be that one or two things in your life for every actor that just make you a household name, or make you make people remember you for a very, very long time. So I think Dil Mil Gaye is also one of those shows.
Now that you both have such good body of work, एक fan base भी है आप लोगों का. So अब efforts किस directions में होते हैं आपके? What is the struggle like now? Or is there any struggle?
Is there any struggle? I would want to understand your struggles.
No. Now the struggle is about what to do next, and how, because it's also like the more popular you get, the chances of you getting typecast into that is also very high. And I think especially in our industry, because अगर एक चीज चल जाती है, so then everybody is just doing that, and this is in everything. Like, it's not just about casting, it's also about the kind of content. अगर एक action film चल गई, then all the next films, till they start flopping, then they'll be like, okay, what is the next what is the next genre to explore? So I think the effort would be to kind of break that, or otherwise to that's what चल रहा है.
Karan, what about
Yes,
you?
struggles, matlab, I think effort सिर्फ यही होता है कि I think with time, like you said, when you keep working, and we were talking about this earlier also, that your goals and aspirations obviously change with time. शायद 10 साल पहले अगर कोई मुझसे कुछ पूछता कि आपको क्या चाहिए, तो my thought would have been in one direction. Today, probably after, especially because of OTT coming, आज ना I think actors don't have that excuse कि काम नहीं. काम बड़ा छोटा हो सकता है in terms of monetary things, but किस काम को आप कैसे बनाते हो वो बहुत ज़्यादा अब important हो गया है. तो I think efforts and want अब सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये है कि I should be part of a good project, and I should do my part in it, rather than just say कि ये मेरा शो है कि मैं तो हीरो हूँ इस शो का. क्योंकि जब आप I probably personally feel, and I'm not trying to be boasty about my own life, but when you get success earlier, early on in life, and success could be very subjective, कि चाहे वो आपके काम के लिए हो या जैसे आप दिखते हो उसके लिए हो या आपकी फैन बेस हो, slowly with time you want to experiment more, because you also have that liberty, because people are backing you. So I think today I just want to do work that I can enjoy and I can be proud of, कि 20 साल के बाद मैं बोल सकूंगा यार ये काम है मेरा, देख लो. So I think that's
I just want to add to that when I said that stereotype, like to break the stereotype, so of course there's one which is external, which comes from industry, people seeing you in a particular role, but it's also, as actors, we tend to get comfortable, right? Because as you do more and more work, you learn certain tricks, you know, कि अच्छा कैसे रोना है, कैसे हंसना है, कैसे like how do you know, whatever, you learn certain things, so it's very easy to get comfortable in that, and then but that's when your acting gets repetitive, and also you stop enjoying it because आपके लिए वो एक, you know, it becomes like a drill. Every day you're doing the same thing and you're like, oh, I can do this in my sleep. But so hard to also challenge yourself ki, okay, how can I do this differently? Yeah, how, even if it's the same part, yeah, like of course if it's a different part in itself, then of course you'll approach it differently, but sometimes same part you can try differently, so it's an internal and external
yeah, it's no longer about like, you know, जैसे मुझे ना उस बात का डर नहीं लगता कि लोगों को बुरा लगेगा मेरा काम या अच्छा लगेगा. I'm actually happy if people.
You just want to be happy yourself.
Be happy about it myself. Like today, if you know, reviews give you good rating or bad rating, I'm okay with both because that makes me feel कि आपने ना effort डाला है मेरे बारे में लिखने का, चाहे गलत ही लिखा हो, because it gives me that thought कि कोई नहीं, अगली बारी और मेहनत कर लेंगे, शायद अच्छा लग जाए, but आपने देखा तो. It's
interesting, yeah.
That is what now I work towards. Like I want people to like watch my work and be a critique. It's okay. Like अच्छा लगे तो ठीक है, नहीं लगे तो भी ठीक है यार.
So you know, जैसे ट्रेलर में दिखाया है काफी you know strange questions वगैरह पूछते हैं आपको, आपके कैरेक्टर को ट्रेलर में. So were there any such strange questions while you were getting married by your in-laws?
No, not at all. Not by my in-laws at all.
खाना आता है?
Yeah, बेटा खड़े हो जाओ. None of that. But yeah, matlab, like a lot of people, like you know, we were very sure that we wanted to get married the way we wanted to get married. But you know, people were like, अरे तुम ये नहीं कर रहे, तुम सिंदूर नहीं लगा रहे, तुम मंगलसूत्र नहीं पहन रहे, तुम ये नहीं कर. And I was like, तुमको क्या मतलब, you know, हाँ नहीं. And even if I would say yes or no, उसमें भी 10 सवाल, you know. So I was like, अरे तुम मेरी शादी है ना, मतलब you know, हम दोनों अगर if we are okay with it, so what's the problem? So वो वैसे वाले सवाल थे. Yeah, even post that, people are just so like, I remember कुछ तो हुआ था and I was like, oh wow, you know, I can't believe I did that. I'm so proud of myself. And somebody was like, oh yeah, your husband would be so proud of you. And I'm like, husband? मतलब you know, I am proud of myself. उसको जुम्मा एक महीना नहीं हुआ है हमें. And so you know, things like that. But yeah.
And lastly, World Cup चल रहा है.
जी.
You've been part of under-19 Delhi cricket team, right?
जी.
Yeah. So and you've also played with Virat.
इंडिया ही जीतेगा यार.
Yeah.
You played with Virat.
हाँ मतलब
right?
in my childhood.
I played with Virat. No, but we have worked with her.
चलो बढ़िया.
So how was he to play with, and you know, how was it sharing the same?
Yeah, it's a very. I think we were friends back in the days. Like when I think I was what 14, 15 when we played together. I think it's a great feeling, and he's done so well. India is winning, and hopefully we'll win the World Cup this time.
Who are your top 4?
There is no top 4. I just want India to win. There is no top 4 happening, but I just hope that we win यार. मतलब 11-12 साल हो गए यार. और वापस इंडिया में है तो जीतना तो बनता है.
Let's just do a quick quiz based on rom-com.
जी.
So it's simple question, fun simple questions.
नहीं यार difficult पूछ लें. जवाब तो हम दे ही सकते हैं.
Yeah, whoever answers the most is the winner.
अच्छा.
And what does the winner get?
All Allah.
Love. Arranged in a buffet.
No.
तो हमें क्या करना है? या
आंसर देना ना.
अच्छा आंसर देना है.
ठीक है. First.
हाँ भैया बिल्कुल competitive हो जाए थोड़ा सा.
Okay, so first question, what was the name of Deepika Padukone's character in the film ये जवानी है दीवानी?
नैना.
एक साथ बोला हमने, दोनों ने एक साथ बोला.
नहीं चल यार इसको चलो ठीक है. Ladies.
Name the lead actors of the film तू झूठी मैं मक्कार.
रणबीर एंड श्रद्धा.
हाँ चीज मैं सोच रहा था यार.
Complete the following romantic dialogues. First one, मुझे तुमसे प्यार हो जाएगा फिर से और
तुम्हें नहीं होगा फिर से.
बाजीराव ने मस्तानी से मोहब्बत की है.
पेशवा समथिंग.
This is just rom. इसमें कॉम नहीं है. तो मैंने बस रॉम कॉम.
कैसे बाजीराव ने हाँ पता नहीं सम पेशवा से कुछ की है.
आपने तो आपने तो हमसे हमारा गुरूर छीन लिया. गुरूर. अच्छा.
सॉरी हम अयाशी नहीं करते इसलिए हमें ऐसी चीजें नहीं याद रहती.
तेरी स्माइल कितनी डेंजरस
पता है.
तेरी स्माइल कितनी डेंजरस है पता है. डैश.
नहीं फिसल नहीं. मेरा दिल आ जाएगा या कुछ ऐसा
या
कुछ है।
मेरे पास दिल
होता ना तो
पक्का आ
अभी आ
जाता।
जाता।
An annoying fictional character from a Bollywood rom-com you would set your ex on a date with. Like for example, Suhas, that was Karina Kapoor's boyfriend in Three
Not
Idiots.
Karina. Suhas was Dil Chahta Hai.
नहीं सुहास वाज करीना इन दिस
Suhas was Karina's
अरे दिस वन
fiance, yeah, fiance
आमिर
in
खान
Three Idiots.
Oh, Dil in Three Idiots.
Three
Oh,
Idiots
sorry,
वाला।
sorry. उसका भी तो सुहास ही
जो
था ना,
कहता
तो
कि
दिल
तुम्हें
चाहता।
पता है ये जूस कितना महंगा है वो
हाँ
वाला।
हाँ हाँ
आई थिंक आई वुड वांट किसके साथ
I'll give you options.
Yeah.
हाँ वो
Suhas from
हाँ.
Three Idiots. Anshuman from
I
Karina.
was just about to say
Jab
अंशुमन
we met, हाँ.
I would
From
love
Jab we met.
I think अंशुमन के साथ
Yeah.
जिम कराएगा पूरे दिन।
Please write a matrimony ad for the following characters. Geet from Jab We Met.
fun, happy, cute.
एक बार बोलना शुरू करेगी तो आपकी बोलती बंद कर देगी। गीत
Aman from कुछ कुछ होता है. Salman's character.
हाथ में आया मुंह ना लगाया।
एक सेकंड कुछ कुछ होता है।
अरे एंड में अरे
Matrimony ad.
हाँ तो ये इतना अच्छा है कि अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड भी आपको दे जाते हैं। ये हमारा बच्चा बहुत त्यागी है, त्याग का देवता है।
Miss Chandni from Mehuna.
Sushmita Sen's character. Oh.
पटाती भी है सिखाती भी है। Miss
Okay,
Chandni.
lastly, Dr. Sid Modi from Dil Mil Gaye.
From दिल मिल गए। So,
Matrimony.
अगेन बहुत ही सभ्य सुशील लड़का जो अपनी बीवी को उसके बॉयफ्रेंड के पास देके चला गया है।
हम दिल दे चुके सनम स्टाइल में।
हाँ तो अभी भी सिंगल है 2010 से। अगर आपको चाहिए तो आप ले जाएं।
Okay, guys, that was super fun. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
Wish
you.
All the best.